What's going on, guys? Who's Tunde here? Welcome to another episode of Afrobeats Weekly, your podcast about African music on the continent and the diaspora. How's it going? How are you guys doing? If you're in Nigeria, happy Handover Day. Welcome to a new dispensation. And to be honest, I welcome any dispensation at this rate. I know there's no way we can sink any further. Can we? Well, we'll find out in the next 4 to 8 years. We'll find out in the next episode of Is Nigeria going to sink any further? Anyways, politics aside, how's it going where you guys are? Canada, Ghana, US, London, Japan, Kenya, space, underwater, wherever you guys are. Thank you guys for rocking with us. We really appreciate the fact that you guys just take time out to listen to us. But as we always do, before we get into today's episode, I need you guys to please rate and review the podcast and engage with us. It helps us grow. It helps us get noticed. So as you're listening from your favorite app right now, just leave that 5-star rating and comment. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. On today's episode of Afrobeats Weekly, we will be discussing Lil Durk. Yes, Lil Durk. I know he was Afrobeats and Lil Durk, yeah. His song with J. Cole is making giant strides on the charts. And we want to delve into why Nigerian rappers can't, make such strides, get high on the chart like that. Anyways, and as usual, we've got new songs, spotlight of the week, the turntable charts, eliminates, and all that other good stuff. What's good, show? What's good? How was your week?
Yo, what up, man? It was all right. It was a nice short week over here, and it's gonna be a shorter week next week as well. So, I can't complain, man. Can't complain.
Yeah. Can't complain here too. I went for a 10-year-old party yesterday. It was lit. The 10-year-old party that you do for adults, but they just it was just come on.
Really? 10?
Yeah. 10 years.
I thought at 10, the kids know what they want, so it'd be pretty much
This one didn't know what they wanted. They were just running up and down, playing games, bouncing castle, and the adults were just having fun. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's another public holiday. If you're listening to us, I think another public holiday in Nigeria. I think we've had maybe 3 to 4 public holidays. I don't know what this one is in particular is for, but I just saw them announce public holiday. I don't know if it's federal or not, but
it's federal. It's for the handover. So it's tomorrow exactly for the handover. Come on, man. Even me, I know about that. Come on.
So today here, we just the coast. We don't know what's in the ground. And we're just cruising. We're in the country like we're not in the country. We're in the country but our mind elsewhere.
No problem, man.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Chilled week for me to listen to all the drops. I've been rotating music. I've been really fun. And I listen to a lot of upcoming guys that send music, man. But I already had someone on Spotlight of the Week this week. Well, there's one guy I have. I'll drop his name next week. A lot of talent. Like when these guys are hungry, there's a lot of talent out there, and on the flip side, so a lot of rubbish out there. So I just try to just let them down easy and be like, yeah, you need to change this, you need to switch that. Some you hear and you're like, God.
Has anybody sent you something and you're giving them nice criticism, feedback, and they came back with a better song?
Yes. He came back with better songwriting.
Okay.
Yeah, because he went back and was like, I took your advice, I went to YouTube, and he came up with better songwriting, and I was kind of impressed. In my mind, I'm like, whatever you do, you can actually improve. Just put your mind to it. He was just one of those people that, he didn't have a nice voice, but I feel like maybe just liked music and he just wanted to. So he just took the criticism, like, okay, fine. And he went back and the songwriting was better. And I was like, yeah, so
that's good.
That's dope. Yeah, so speaking of sending us music and fan mail and stuff, feedback, all those things, you guys should not forget to send us messages at fanmail@afrobeatspod.com. That's fanmail@afrobeatspod.com. We listen, we review, we give feedback and all that stuff. So let's kick off with news making around this week. We're kicking off with submission for the Headies 2023. The Headies on May 22nd made the announcement for the entries for the 2023 edition, as the award is set to enter its 16th edition. The year in review starts from January 2022 to March 2023. and its songs and projects released within this timeline that will be eligible for nominations. The deadline for submission is Friday, June 16th. So calling on all label reps and label people, make your Headies submission. Don't come and start complaining that they don't nominate your artist.
Yeah, man. But that's a crazy time frame. If you kind of put it, I'm just taking a look, just listening to it. First of all, when did Davido come out? I kind of feel like it was end of March.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. So Davido came out at the end of March. Is going to now go against, everything that came out last year.
Yeah, it happens like that.
Oh my goodness!
I guess it will go against. It will go against Asake. I think Asake was January now.
Asake against Burna.
Was it Asake go against Burna? Yeah. They really came out 31st of March. Just it was not getting that deadline. I swear, just not getting that deadline. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy though.
It's interesting to see the albums that will make it, and interesting to see the arguments we are going to have when it comes out.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Anyways.
Okay. Speaking of Asake, he has announced the release date for his second album, Mr. Money with the Vibes. Has announced that June 15th will be the release date for his sophomore album, Work of Art. Asake also excited fans with the release of his new single, Amapiano. Olamide will come to that later. Work of Art is Asake's second album in the space of 10 months, and as it continues his incredible run that has seen him become one of Afrobeats' most prolific chart toppers in 2022, and he's still topping the charts in 2023. Asake kicked off 2023 with yoga.
Topping is the same thing. You could use the same word. Doesn't matter.
Kicked off 2023 with yoga and 230, which have both reached number one across all streaming services and turntable charts. Crazy times ahead for this guy, man. I feel like he knows what he's doing and he's doing exactly that. Anyways, not too far from Asake, third piece of news, Seyi Vibez. Seyi Vibez has announced the date for his upcoming 2023 London show. The show is slated for August 11, 2023, and it will be taking place at the Indigo O2, and the pre-sale tickets will be available June 2nd. Seyi Vibez is one of the most streamed artists in 2023 since his rise to the top of the charts last year with his $1 billion baby project. With this, Seyi Vibez joins Nigerian superstars including Burna Boy, Asake, Rema, that are set to perform in the UK in coming months. So if you're in the UK during this summer, I'm talking to you, you're going to eat good.
It's so crazy. You know what is so crazy? Look, Seyi Vibez, come on. Like, I know, like, there's the comparison. Everybody's comparing them.
Yeah.
I don't know if Seyi Vibez does this intentionally, like,
I think it does. I think his management does. Yeah, I think his management for some reason uses it as a marketing tactic. I don't know. That's just me, Sha. That's just me and my conspiracy theory.
Exactly. Because my conspiracy theory was that, because when you said, he's performing, I didn't know exactly what month. I just thought, okay, he's performing the same year. But he's performing the same month as Asake is performing at the O2 as well.
Yeah. I think it does. So I think Asake sees it too.
It's like, bro, like, can't you let me breathe for 2 seconds?
I guess it's good competition. None of them have said anything direct yet. And this is how all those other beefs too started. Nothing direct, you just be good at each other. Maybe somebody just tweets something and it just becomes boom when everybody just starts taking sides. But again, you can enjoy both artists without absolutely enjoy them. You can prefer this one's music and prefer that one's music. You don't have to pick a side. I think it's the fans that
but to a fan of Asake, you have to pick a side somehow. Like, if a guy is just totally following your guy, like, if a guy is on your guy's coattail, like, you'd be like, yo, bro, step back. You know how fans are, like, they have, I don't know.
I think the fans are going to enjoy it anyway, because competition makes it better. Like, it makes, when this one hears what this one is singing, this one will come out and sing this one. I think it makes it better anyway. Yeah, so.
Okay, we'll get to that.
I love them both of them. I love them both. They are both my people. equally enjoy their songs. Anyways,
Amapiano trenches and still in the trenches.
anytime trenching music, I did. As long as it's sweet, we go jam 'em. Yeah, let's get into today's topic, and it was inspired by when I was checking this week's turntable charts. I noticed an imposter on the charts, and the imposter was Lil Durk and J. Cole, and I was like, what's going on here? Lil Durk and J. Cole on Afrobeats charts. We haven't had that in a while. And I love the song very much. It's All My Life. I'm pretty sure like most people have heard it. All My Life by Lil Durk and J. Cole. It was on number 11 on the charts. It was number 1 in Apple Music Nigeria. Also number 1 on Spotify Nigeria. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the last time any hip hop acts was number 1 on the charts was maybe Poe and maybe Black Sheriff. That's if I'll have to cross check, but yeah. The song was even so popular on the charts that Lil Durk was like, "Oh, I'm coming to Nigeria." I'm sure he like checked his back end and it was like, "Oh, Nigerians are really feeling me." So he did that customary "I'm coming to Nigeria" post. Anyways, it's no surprise that hip hop music from America dictates pop culture worldwide, and no matter how you look at it, I think Afrobeats too, especially this new movement, borrows a lot of elements from hip hop, especially like the aesthetics, the videos, the flashy car, the jewelry. Even most times in their music, like you can hear hip hop in Asake's music, you can hear hip hop in Burna's music. So with Lil Durk and Cole chatting, I think the closest any guy has come to this is Odumodu Black in terms of like hip hop going that high. So I was like, oh, this tells me something. This just shows me that Nigerians love originality in music, especially in hip hop, and by extension, Afrobeats, of course. And that's something we always preach here. Be original. I was talking to Show about this, and Show was like, Lil Durk is not original. I was like, oh, this guy is as original as they come because he just stays true to his normal rap. So, because I don't know, like, and for some reason, we love. There was this Jacob performance that came and people were singing word for word. The time Migos 2 came, people are singing word for word. The crowd was packed. So I guess what I would say is, so what do you think these Afrobeats acts can do to sound and stay original?
What can they do to sound and stay original?
Yeah.
Like, I know you always say that, like, there's a term where you always say, like, stay true to yourself. So tell your stories, because no matter what, you know, someone is going to gravitate towards your stories.
Yeah.
No matter what, like, someone's going to like your stories, like the way you say it, how you say it, e.g. Olamide stayed true to the Yoruba sound. Vino did the same thing. You know, Odumodu Black is doing his own thing, which is totally different from those other two guys.
Yep.
SDC are doing their own thing, which is totally different from those other guys. So it's
exactly.
Like originality is something so important, as well as staying true to yourself. So if your sound is unique is in its own way, people will still, you know, galvanize towards it or, you know, come towards it if they love it.
Yeah.
So
and there's something about originality that you can't fake, or staying true to yourself that you might think the listeners can feel it or hear it, but they can't. Like, if you're a butty boy and you come like with story from the trenches, you can tell. Like,
they can tell, man.
Yes, you don't listen to that, like, a butty boy with story from the trenches, you can tell. Like, if maybe you're a butty boy, but you dabble in like trenches, we can still tell that, okay, maybe the boy is a butty boy, but he's stubborn. We can still tell. Like, I don't know what it is about music, but you can always tell if somebody's, you know, singing from their heart, whether it's heartbreak or, you know, you're happy. But once you get on that mic and you sing and you just put your words to the mic, there's this, people can always feel it. So again, SDC, like you said, they're in the permanent music era, and you can just feel that these guys are enjoying life and it's just their own truth. Someone like all these trenches guys too, when they sing and sing, oh, my mama said this, my mama said that, like, you can just tell that these guys are really suffering. So again, I feel like shows that I say, stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you can't hurt nobody.
Exactly. No, and at the end of the day, even staying true to yourself is not exactly a key point. Like, stay true to yourself and make it, and at the same time, making sure that the music is good, because the music has to be good. Because I think about it, you always have to think about it. Like, there's some rappers that staying true to themselves. Like,
But the
no
music,
matter what, they're staying true to themselves. Like, they're spitting the spits that they know how to spit. You know, but is the music good?
yeah, so we have to find that balance. Yeah.
Exactly. We talked about like we talked about someone like AQ now. AQ has been staying true to himself, for as
Forever,
long as I know. Exactly. But does that music reach a whole lot of people that are like, you know what? That's exactly what I want to hear. But no, it kind of sounds like, like a take on what an American rapper would say.
Yeah, but, and again, like speaking on your AQ point, I feel like if as a rapper or a musician or you making music, you can set a ballpark for yourself, knowing that if I'm doing hip hop like this way, I'm not going to, the audience is very niche. If I'm doing this type of music and it's commercial music in quotes, because I don't like using commercial music, that means you are catering to a wider audience. So if you, in hip hop, if you stay true to yourself and you're over true, fine. If you want that, if you know that, okay, maybe the 100 naira that's coming to me every month is totally fine, then you can go ahead, do the music for you, do the music for your fans. Your fans will come to your concert, no matter how small they are, 20 fans, 30 fans, they'll come to your concert and make your money. But if you want like a larger audience, diversify your music, you get more fans. So again, stay true to yourself, making good music, although nobody has the consensus of what good music is. Well, yeah, I feel like that's what I wanted to talk about, because when I saw Lil Durk on the charts, I was like, Nigerians like rap. It's not like Nigerians like rap, and we see it. You cannot be going on the road and a random kid is just rapping to an American song that he hears on radio all the time. But to rap to a Nigerian song that he hears on radio all the time is hard, because it's just like the person is faking, because you can hear the accent, whether the guy is trying to go British or is trying to go to American. You can always hear it in their voices, so people don't feel it. But anyways, enough of staying true to yourself. Let's enter the new music we have this week, and we've got quite a number. We have Amapiano by Asake, My Moto by Timaya, Sunflawa, Cheque and Crayon, Bad Persin by Erigga, and Tequila, a nice little 3-pack EP by Adekunle Gold. Let's kick off with Amapiano, Piano. Not these two events are connected or anything, but Seyi Vibez dropped a freestyle snippet on Wednesday and had everyone talking, comparing him with a certain someone. And then the certain someone, was like, I heard the rumblings, and he dropped a full song called Amapiano featuring Olamide and announced an album too, man. So it's a solid song. I liked it. When I first heard it, I was like, I don't know, but man, I listened to it yesterday on my way to the party as I was jamming it in the car. I was like, nah, man, this is.
Yo, I don't know how he does it. I don't understand. I even love the fact that, look, everybody said they're tired of the Amapiano sound. Named the song Amapiano, and I'm still not tired of the sound. Like,
bro,
I know how to do it.
I don't know how it does, man. Do you think South Africans will be like mad? Someone from Nigeria claiming Amapiano, not claiming, but like naming the song Amapiano.
It's not claiming. It's just titled the song Amapiano.
Yeah. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like if America names the song Afrobeats, I'm going to be mad.
You know what? I feel like, yes, I actually do feel like SA cats might be thinking, oh man, this Nigerians again, just taking this thing.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how it is. Like, we love the sound, which is just the instrumental, and we just made it relatable to ourselves.
Yeah, and just infused, yeah.
Exactly, and just infused the whole Afrobeat thing into it. So, I mean, hey, thank you, and
and God bless you. Facts.
Yeah,
that's a jam. And Amapiano by Asake and Olamide. Then we have My Moto by Timaya, produced by Willis. To be honest, both of them are giving us something better. So yeah, this one wasn't for me. I listened and listened over again. It's a cool song, but I don't think it's making my playlist, man. What say you?
Yeah, like for some reason, I actually did like the production, so I messed with the production, but yeah, the song didn't just.
Yeah, it's a bit off. I don't know. Yeah, it just sounds like one of those songs that they didn't really put heart and soul into it. But yeah, if you like Timaya, check it out. My Moto by Timaya, produced by Willis. We've got Sunflawa by Cheque and Crayon. So I think Cheque has taken a break from the trap and collaborating with Crayon. I like this one, very smooth, plays well in that your nice chilled vibe playlist. So I'm not mad at this one at all.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm not mad at it because it was not an Amapiano sound.
Yeah.
It's just exactly. Every week we have the same. So I was mad that it was just something. Give us Tumba again. Give us Tumba music again. So
Bring
Tumba
back.
Yeah, bring Tumba back, man. So this was Tumba, but with the singy songwriting wasn't bad. So yeah, I mean, I might not play that much, but I was just happy to hear it. So that's it.
Okay, let's move to Bad Persin by Erigga. I love this one. Erigga hardly misses for me when it comes to bars. This one is no different. It's pigeon point lines, wordplay is evidence here again. Totally fuck with this one. If you're a rap fan, you would love this one by Erigga, man. Nice rap song. Bad Persin by Erigga.
Okay, so like this is a kind of a song that I think about when we're talking about what we're going to talk about today. Is like,
yeah, exactly.
Does this translate to the broader audience? And no, it doesn't. So this can only live where it lives. Within I would say exactly within that sub underground within the streets. So it's like under because this can't live on the streets because the streets now want Amapiano sound and the streets want Dumudu Black. So it's like this can't live within the streets. So it can only live in another subgenre within the streets. So I don't know. I think Erigga can do better for me. I think he can elevate his music. The raps can stay the same, but the music, the instrumentals, the production, the hooks can get better.
Yeah. Funny enough, I think he has found a formula because he does that on the album. Like I listen to his albums, like his last album, I could tell that he's particular about elevating his music. So I feel like this is one of those. Let me, like how rappers do when they make an album, then when they make like singles through, like let me just show you I can rap kind of thing. So I feel like this is that. Okay. I still have bars. This is just for my fans that fuck with me rapping. So it's one of those bar heavy songs that that okay. I'm pretty sure he knows that he's not going anywhere.
Okay.
This is my next banging single. Yeah, Bad Persin by Erigga. It's a nice rap song for all you rap fans out there. So let's move on to Tequila by Adekunle Gold. It's a nice little 3-pack EP. I like this one. I think, but for me, I think Parting of the Stop is still my favorite song, followed by Omoeko, obviously, produced by Kelp. Another Amapiano sound. Yeah, I like it. I like the EP.
So yeah, like first of all, when I heard it's Omoeko, clearly because Parting of the Stop has been we killed us with it.
Yeah.
But so when I heard Omoeko, and of course in the beginning of the song, it starts with it's Kelpie vibes, already having like, flashbacks from Kelpie vibes production. And it was such a nice beat. I was like, damn you. So where was this beat when, who shall not be named right now was getting his album ready? Like, why didn't you give him these beats? Like, you don't kill this Amapiano sound.
Yeah, she sent me one single from Kelpie, and I was like, he's so angry right now. Like, so Kelpie has all these kind of beats, and he's holding it.
We're holding these beats. I'm giving our boy, but whatever, man. Yeah. So yes, Omoeko is my.
Yeah,
Bro,
I feel like it's one of those. Yeah, I feel like it's going to chart and it's going to pop. Yeah, it's a very nice song.
yeah.
Too. So it's like a nice little follow up to Party on the Stop. So Adekunle Gold is now, making a name for himself as a hit maker, which is very nice. Considering where he came from, this is one person that the way his sound changed, the way his image changed, it's very beautiful to watch. And we can't wait for his album. I thought this was going to be the album. I was like, I saw a 3-pack EP, but yeah, can't really wait for his album. So let's move on to new albums. Speaking of albums, we've got Nonso Amadi and an album I didn't listen to from what's his name again? Should remind me, please.
Manny Wells, bro.
Yes, Manny Wells, my guy. But for some reason, guys, I'm sorry. I went partying all night. I was so drunk. I'm not joking. But I just see. So what happens is, if I don't go to the gym on Fridays, I to listen to all these songs sometimes it's difficult. But anyways, I got to listen to Nonso Amadi. She got to listen to Manuel. So what me I can't do. She'll continue for me. Anyways, Nonso Amadi. I think this is an absolutely fantastic album. You're going to love this one as a music fan. This album, When It Blooms by Nonso Amadi, I think in terms of quality of music, it's the best album I've heard this year. Just in terms of overall quality of music, it's a 15-track album. Production from P Prime, Captain, Francis Got Hit, Dera, and Nonso Amadi himself. He did a lot of production on this album. All the songs, he had like either producer credits or co-producer credits. To me, you can tell the album was well thought out. The songs are beautiful. I particularly love the transitions of the way the music entered each other. The production, it killed it. For now, Kilimanjaro, Foreigner, and I think the last track, Thankful, are my faves for now. I'm sure if I go there tomorrow, I'm going to find some new faves. The only song I skip on this album is the one with Zinoliski. I still think it's off. I don't think it was a very good collab for me. Even when it came on the album, I'm like, I don't know. But other than that, this to me is a very, very fantastic album by Nonso. We have another album of the year edition, and I'm not even gonna lie, I totally fucks with it, man. What say you?
Yo. So first of all, we have to park that term that the Zinoliski song is not doesn't make the album, because that song, I love that song before the album came out.
I didn't think it dropped though. I don't know why.
Like, I just feel like it's not typical collaboration you would expect. Like, for Amadi, you don't think Zinoliski, you don't think they can ever be on the same plane together, to be honest. But this works perfectly, and it's so nice that it comes in just right after NASA.
Yeah.
Which, like, to me, it was just perfect, man. Like, out of space, totally out of pockets, and the song comes in like number 3. My favorite track right now is probably like Eye to Eye, and how it now flips into Foreigner, because I think Foreigner was such a good song,
bro.
And of course, I like Pieces because Tay's on that song again. Taywa, we can't say anything more about him.
Bro, you said everything.
Yo, look, everything. Perfect. Then also he has a really good song which Shivers with Tamara, which I just kept trying to figure out who's this girl, like, because her voice was really nice. So that duet was like really good. There was Paper. Look, all through, man, and all through to Thankful, where he has like the little prayer at the end from his mom's. And one thing I really liked about Nonso Amadi, you know how we have Trenches music?
Yeah.
Literally, he tells you on almost every song that he's from Ikeja.
Yeah, actually, from the beginning.
No.
From track 1, I want to get that boy.
Look, he will let you know on almost every song that he was raised in Ikeja. So please, man, if you're raised in Ikeja, Maryland, look, this one's for you guys.
Yeah, it did very, very fantastic song. I think different too with the one with Majid Jordan was another fantastic one for me. That one was very yes. I think another problem I had, or I still have, is for some reason I can't different. if he sings, I can't pick his voice out and say, oh, that's not so Amadi on radio. Like if I hear him on another song, I don't know if that makes sense. If I know, like if I hear maybe tonight, like, oh, that song is tonight, that's not so Amadi. But if I hear like a song, a totally random song, I can't say that's not so Amadi.
I don't know. I think right now I can tell them apart. I think he sounds like, him and Fumbi kind of sound alike too.
Yeah, they have,
right? Yes, they have that same vibe, but I think just with this album, just listening to this album over and over, because I was driving a lot on Friday, so I just kept playing this album and he kept playing. So I think I have his voice stuck in my head now and I can tell him apart.
Okay. Well, maybe when I listen again, because it's definitely an album I'm going back to. So I'm guessing with more listens, with more spins, I'm going to love the album. So you guys should listen to it. We totally recommend it. Take it away. Show your next album.
So yes, Manny Wells. Manny Wells. Don't tell anyone. This is a 7-track. We'll call it an EP now because that's what
I don't know. Let's just say projects.
Okay, so project. Okay, so it's a 7-track project, and it is, to me, I think it is flawless because it doesn't have a bad song. It doesn't have a skip song.
I'm pressing add right now.
It doesn't have a skip song. And it's so funny because I didn't picture Manny Wells like this. I've heard about him. We've heard singles over the years, and a lot of singles.
Let me not cut you short. He had one song, I think it was, I can't remember. The song is American Dreams. So fun. That's how I knew about the guy. The song is such a fantastic song, and it's just great. And I'm so happy to see him grow and evolve, and that people are finally buying to his sound. This is somebody that he started all these TikTok sounds too. Started experimenting on TikTok and Instagram and all these things, and just kind of okay, this is the sound that people want me to make, and just kind of gravitated towards it. So I just wanted to put that out there. Anyways, continue. Sorry,
yeah, man. So kicks off with Deja Vu, ends with The Basics. But in between that is so many good songs. Ooh, ah, which is that single where it goes, ooh, ah, and it says the whole little Yoruba. It's kind of you can feel the R&B in it. You can feel a little pop in it. Of course, my favorite song is still Magic. That song to me is phenomenal. There's only one feature, which is a rapper called Foggy Raw. It doesn't really rap that much. It's kind of speaks rap talk. So it's to me, man, solid project, solid album, solid EP, whatever you want to call it. But yes, this would definitely be playing a lot for me. So yes, don't tell anyone. I am telling everyone.
Tell everyone, tell your mama and your papa. Show say this album is flawless, and I'm going to listen to it. Gym tomorrow. Next week, I'm going to say if I like the number. If Shows likes it, the likelihood for me to like it too is up there because Shows are sometimes it's a week. Yeah, so those are the albums and songs we listen to this week. Let's segue into Spotlight of the Week. And my Spotlight of the Week this week is an artist called BK. He's a singer, songwriter, and he has a very nice 2-pack project, Feli and Play. 2 high energy tracks. Amapiano, but you're going to enjoy it. I feel like this is one guy that you should also watch out for. I know I say that a lot, but this is another guy I really believe in. He has the melodies were very catchy and he has a lot of clever lyrics. So you guys should check out BK. That's BKAY. The name of the songs are Feli and Play. So with that, let's get into this week's charts. Pardon me. And number 11, I know we'll start from number 10, but number 11, All My Life, Lil Durk and Cheque. That was the imposter. Let's go to number 10, Coming Down, Aquafina, featuring Aquafina by Young John. Coming down to number 9 too, Soweto Remix, Victoria, Tempo and Omale. And number 8, coming down also, we have Adekunle Gold and Zinoliski Passing on the Stop. Many Things by Zinoliski is also coming down to number 7. Climbing back up the charts, Unavailable by Musa Keys and Davido. Number 5, Feel by Davido, staying on the same spot. Coming up this week, we have Pray by Buju. Number 3, 230 by Asake, coming down. We have a new entry with Shuperu by Kiss Daniel. straight to number 2, and number 1 making his re-entry back to the top of the charts. See body. Charm by Rema. If you follow Don Jazzy, I'm sure you're tired of that song by now because
Yo.
cause that song is everywhere on social media. I mean, See Body. What the name of the song See Body? Why is it Charm and not See Body? Anyways, Charm by number 1, Charm by Rema.
Because
That
the
number 1
body is the charm. The body is the charm. Please keep up.
I'm keeping up. Thank you for that. Number 1 this week, Charm, aka See Body by Rema. So yeah, let's get into my 5s, and this my 5 was inspired by me going back to listen to Timaya's albums. So it's Timaya. I'm going on a Timaya old school run. And number 5, I have Sanko of his Epiphany album produced by Orbit. Sanko is my number 5 this week. This was Timaya and giving us that is dancehall, Galala vibes. One of my favorite Timaya songs. At number 4, I have the controversial Bum Bum song produced by Young D of his 2012 Upgrade You album. This was a jam when it came out. The video had everyone talking because of the Bum Bum shaking. Little do you know that we're just getting started. And a fire jam by Timaya. At number 3, I have Marlon Ogede with Terry G, also from the Upgrade You album, also produced by Young D. That's why they kind of like have similar sounds if you listen. We were just saying rubbish in that song, but at that time, I didn't really like it. But now listening back, it's a jam. At number 2, I have True Story from his Dem Mama album. This is an absolute classic, produced by K Solo. This was Hungry Timaya, giving us tales from his Bayelsa to Lagos journey. And number 1, I have the spiritual Timaya. It's Ogologo Ma Engineer. I don't like that one. Anyways, that's Persin watching Timaya. My roommate in uni used to blast this song every morning, and he used to like go into some kind of trance, like listen to this song. I used to be like, what the hell? Why are you listening to Maya and going into a trance? Anyways, that's how this song used to affect somebody back then. This was Hungry Timaya from that Demama album. Ogologo Ma, my number 1, and there you have it, my top 5 old school Timaya jams.
Okay, not bad. Yeah, man, Timaya, hit maker. So funny, man. Like when you think about it, he's like one of the OGs, but still, what do you say? Still sort of relevant. Yes, he can still drop the hits here and there. So yes, Timaya's got hits. He's got hits. We should start doing the verses. We should start doing the verses. Like, you know what? We'll think about that. Afrobeats Weekly, we start like throwing verses around. So yeah. My top 5 months have passed. So top 5. So 5 months have passed in the year, and I'm thinking about what are my top 5 albums to come within the year. So like, what albums am I anticipating for the rest of the year? We've had a bunch of albums already, which is kind of what we explained in my eliminates. But yes, top 5 artists with albums to come this year. So this is my list. At number 1, we have Erigga, who's currently on tour right now in the US.
Yeah.
He's looking fire. He's looking like he's selling out. It's like, his high energy. He's giving us a couple hits. So I would love to hear the album. Hopefully it's something great. I think it's his debut album, right? Yes.
Yes. Because they call everything EPs and EPs. So, but this is the first time I've heard an album.
Yes. So it's his debut album. So we can't wait to hear this. So that's Erigga. At number 4, which someone did say, I saw it online and I was like, what? I haven't heard this guy since forever. But Ricardo Banks has a project coming up.
Oh, that's nice.
This year. Yes, which is one of the, he was one of the ones that we thought was going to take over after the big 3, but, we hadn't seen him. But so hopefully a couple singles and an album and he'll be back on his feet. So I would like to hear Ricardo Banks' album. At number 3, your boy, which is also just constantly everywhere, is Odumudu Black. I think any project from him right now is needed, just so that he is So just to keep the fire burning, man. Just to keep the fire burning.
Yes, sir.
A project from him would be great. At number 2, she's been quiet for a while. She's been mad quiet. While a couple of ladies have been running riots all through the year. Running riots all through the year. But God of Thames, I believe she's going to appear sometime this year with a project. Yeah. Definitely a debut album, which is what they're calling it. So I know she's working. Man.
I know she's working too.
Exactly. And at number 1, you don't have to speak any further. Work of art is coming next month. Woo. The king, as of right now, the hitmaker king. 2 albums in 10 months. This is like DMX standards.
Right now, DMX man. Run, yeah.
Yo, man. So right now, the dog in him. Cheque is going to give us another project, so definitely want to hear that. We're going to be Amapiano out, and we don't care.
That's great. And I thought the album cover, the little note to like Basquiat. I was like,
the Basquiat, yeah.
I'm like, okay. I see you,
Asake. Man, really work of art.
I see you.
So we can't wait, man. We can't wait. So yeah, that's it.
Yep. That's it from Show with his fives, and let's get into this week's Eliminate.
So yes, the Eliminate this week, based off of, what my 5 was, is sort of like 5 months have passed. We've had a whole bunch of projects. Now, we've had a whole bunch of projects we like, aka Davido.
Yeah.
So Olamide, Joe Boy.
Yep.
So the kind of albums that we already like, we already listened to. But my 5 is, or my Eliminates is a couple albums that we've heard, but I'm wondering, are you still listening to these albums?
Interesting.
So that's pretty much it, man. That's my Eliminate, man. 8 albums that you probably heard. And I want to know, which one are you still listening to? Or which one do you think,
Okay. Shoot.
If all my other albums are deleted, I can still listen to these ones.
All right.
So we start off with the DJs. So we have DJ Rexy, Big Time, abracadabra, versus DJ Spinall, Top Boy.
I know for a fact DJ Rexy for me, because I still go back to that album. One of my songs of the year is on that album itself with Zinoliski. So yeah, DJ Rexy for me on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No more condition. I love that song. So yeah, just because of that song alone, I go DJ Rexy.
Okay. So now, second brackets would be, I know this album, first of all, I know you know this album. So I feel like I know the album you're going to talk about, so continue. Adekunle 22 Soft Life. Oh, my goodness.
I knew it.
Versus Tequila, so Tequila's brother, Ultralight.
Yeah, for me, Tequila takes the cake. I've known since January till now. I've not lived any soft life in this Nigeria, so I did listen to. I did go on to that album. I mean, I went back to it after you told me to listen to it with Soft Life Mind, but enter. So take for me.
All right, no problem. So Suits album makes it to the next round. On the next bracket, we have the deluxe versus the EP. So we have Rema's Raves and Roses Ultra versus Seyi Vibez Memory Card. So Memory Card came out in January.
Yeah.
Are you still in the trenches?
I feel like the deluxe didn't, apart from this charm that is making waves now, it didn't really add anything to the album for me. And I listened to the album, and my take on the album didn't really change. That's with Rema, even though I'm a very big fan. Yeah, so Seyi Vibez makes it the next round for me. I'm still very trenches oriented.
You're still trenches oriented. All right, so next round. So we have Seyi Vibez next. So next set of albums. Oh my goodness. We have Wendy Cole's Legend of Legend. Yo, bro. Yo,
Guy, you can pick another person. Let me listen.
one equals legend or no legend versus LAX, no bad vibes.
I feel like when you're putting this one, you're like, yeah, this is
Yo, bro, you hurt me. You hurt me.
no bad vibes goes to the next round for me.
Jesus Christ! Oh my gosh! Oh, okay.
I'm like, I still stuck with like 2-3 songs and I no bad vibes, but that album, I don't know, man. I haven't gone back to it since we reviewed it.
You're right. You don't have to say much. Come on, let's move on. So, DJ Rexy's Big Time versus Tutewa's Ultralight.
Who?
DJ Rexy's.
Okay, Sute takes it from me, yeah. Because I remember that one like last week, so it still feels a bit fresh for me.
What? Okay. This clearly just, you know what? This is your list. Next bracket is LAX, no bad vibes versus Seyi Vibes. Wow.
Yeah, Seyi Vibes. No, let's not talk too much.
Seyi Vibes. Okay, so
Memory card.
So the final, Seyi Vibes memory card versus Tutewa's Ultralight.
And the winner is
Oh my goodness.
Seyi Mother effing Vibes with memory card.
Oh gosh, my goodness.
Seyi Vibes with that for me. I actually enjoyed that EP. It had one song called Paraboy in Alaska. That Alaska song, I don't know what it was. It was just saying rubbish. I won't say it was saying rubbish, but it was in the Seyi Vibes. As some people call him Afro offbeat. So it was in his offbeat element.
I was just gonna say that song, like most of the songs on that EP were so offbeat. Like
I don't know what it is and that style, but somehow it works for me. I don't know. Maybe because of the way
Paraboy song. Paraboy song, yo, bro. I don't know, man. Yeah. Anyways,
Seyi Vibes on this week's Eliminate makes it to the top of the pinnacle for me. And with that, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Afrobeats Weekly. We hope you enjoyed it. New episode of the podcast drops every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts from. We would love to hear from you guys. Use the hashtag Afrobeats Weekly. Leave us comments, suggestions, and send you music to fanmail at AfrobeatsPod. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram on AfrobeatsPod. We will catch you in the next episode. Yeah. Peace out, guys. Peace out.